Well, back to Fog Racing, and this preview's a wee bit late, but it's still before qualifying. We're doing the predictions, and it's for the Singapore Grand Prix. Last time out, well, the last two races, it's been Ferrari on top. Well, Charles Leclerc on top, and his teammate's been Pish. Will the pattern be the same? Judging by FP3, Leclerc's on top, and Vettel's about 7 times slower than him, which has been the norm since Canada. And so, yeah, what are your thoughts going into this weekend?
I don't know, I've been pretty close, I think, with my predictions. I mean, I've predicted Leclerc to win the last two, and he's done that. Pretty sure in Belgium, I said Hamilton would get second.
Aye.
I think in Monza, I went Vettel second, and
we know how that went.
you know that turned it. Well, that turned it to be a fucking disaster. But I mean, apart from, I've got the race winners right in the last two races, so there's no reason why I can't make it 3 out of 3. But before I discuss who I think's going to win, big race, I think, Singapore. Grosjean has just been announced that he will sign for, well, he's re-signed for Haas for next year. So, you know, does that put pressure on him to perform there, or does that mean there's no pressure on him because the guy's seat's saved? Like, how? I mean, I don't know how that's going to play it. As for Hulkenberg, I mean, does he need to do something impressive in the last 6-7 races to try and find a drive? I mean, it'd be really sad if we be really sad if we get on the grid next year and there's people like fucking Grosjean and Stroll and shit like that. But there's no Hulkenberg. I mean, that would be pretty fucking sad. I mean, people will say that he's never got a podium and he botches it, but I mean, how many times has he really been with an opportunity to get a podium? Do you know what I mean? I know Perez got a few podiums in the same car, but I mean, that was just due to kind of
right place,
doing
right
one
time.
Stops and and you know, his tire.
Lance Stroll's had a podium, and we all know Lance Stroll's pish. For some reason, he'll turn up in the odd wet qualifying / race because I don't know, he's just lucky. You know what I mean? But
people seem to rate Perez though, and you know, Hulkenberg. When they were teammates, he kind of beat him easily or comfortably. I won't say comfortably, but I won't say easily, but he did beat him.
He got the job done.
You know what I mean? So.
You know what I mean? And who else? Magnussen's confirmed for Haas. We kind of thought that because we knew. Well, everyone thought Grosjean was gone, and then we kind of assumed, well, they're not going to get rid of both their drivers, and Magnussen's better than Grosjean, so they'll keep him.
I would have. I'd get rid of both. But so that leaves 4 possible seats for Hulkenberg next year. You've got Ferrari, Red Bull, Williams, and Alfa Romeo. That's it.
I think he's only got hope of the Williams seat because obviously Kubica's gone. No one's going to get him. What was it Hamilton said? Hamilton said, "Oh, he deserves a seat." I mean, I don't care how good he was. I mean, he's had this injury, and there's no sympathy in F1. If you're pish, you're pish. You need to go. You know what I mean? See if Hamilton's that fucking hang of him, why doesn't he get him in instead of Bottas? You know what I mean? If Hamilton thinks he's that fucking good, I mean, he'd probably do a better job than Bottas, like, you know what I mean? But apart from that,
when you go that far,
I know, but
like, Kubica was a good driver on his day. Do you know what I mean?
Aye,
but
not anymore.
It doesn't mean shit.
I don't know if it's 9 years out or his hand. It's a mixture of both, probably.
Schumacher was one of the best ever, if not the best. But I mean, let's be honest. He came back, and when it got to 2012 and he was 40, he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he was nowhere near the pace of Rosberg, and he was actually making a lot of accidents and causing crashes and shit like that. So it doesn't matter how good Kubica was back in 07, 08. The fact is that he's not good enough. He's not. I mean, he can't even compete with George Russell, and it's George Russell's debut season. And I'm not saying that lightly. I mean, every practice session, every qualifying session, he is legit about at least half a second off Russell.
I know. It's shocking, but like you say, if it's drivers who have left F1 for like a few sabbaticals, I think Kimi's done the best. But even Kimi, you know what I mean? Kimi,
he's not what he was. I mean,
Kimi post 2012 is not exactly what he was like. You know what I mean? So can't really think of anyone else.
Kimi, 2005 is felt absolutely doubt my mind, like.
Yeah.
Mid 2000s was a. So.
Would have destroyed him, damn it. But anyway, what else? There's no other driver transfers going on. But Ferrari have had an upgrade this weekend.
Well, speaking of upgrades, Williams, I think have got a lot closer to the. I don't know if it's Williams getting closer to the pack, or if it's Haas slowly declining and getting closer to Williams.
And making it look like Williams are closer. Someone's doing them a favour.
Russell beat Grosjean in practice 1, was it, or practice 2?
Well, FP3, Russell got 15th. He beat both Haas's, Kubica, and I think he beat Stroll, who apparently for Racing Point had a massive upgrade, but looks like that hasn't materialised. Like, so no, or he's just shit. Probably that. It could be that. Like, you know what I mean? That would probably make sense.
So Ferrari upgrade as well. They're getting like closer to the rest of the field. Well, the front runners, should I say?
On chassis stuff. I mean, see if Ferrari fixed their chassis. I mean, they've got by far the best engine. You know what I mean? If they fixed the chassis, they would be by far the quickest car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, be interesting to see if they can do it. But anyway, as for the race, qualifying about half an hour away. With that said, Steve, what is your top 5?
Well, I would have definitely wrote off Ferrari before FP3, but the Ferrari looked pretty good, especially in the hands of Leclerc. But Bottas hit the wall in what, FP1 or 2, I can't remember, but he looks shit this weekend. They're saying this ain't one of the tracks that favours him. Well, I mean, there's not many tracks that do favour him. Albon looks not as good, but my top 5, I'm going to go with Hamilton, Verstappen, Leclerc, Bottas, Albon.
Hamilton, Leclerc, Bottas, Verstappen, Albon.
Was that what you're saying or me? I mean, I've already said mine.
I'm repeating, is that what you said?
No, I said Hamilton, Verstappen, Leclerc, Bottas, Albon.
Top 5.
Aye, for quali. What's your top 5?
Right, I'm gonna go. No, I haven't seen it. I'm just going what I've seen in the first sessions. Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, Leclerc, and Vettel. Don't rate it.
Yeah, I just think the Red Bull's better than the Ferrari.
Top
and
5.
I think maybe, but we never know. We never know, right?
Anyway,
What?
I don't think Albon will be at Red Bull next year. I think he deserves another season at Toro Rosso, like. But I mean, I think they rushed the whole promotion thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of get it. I think we've seen enough to realise it wasn't going to be there. So they're probably thinking, well, you know what? We'll chuck Albon in for half a season, and that way we'll know if he does well, they promote him next. If he doesn't, then I don't know who they're going for. I mean,
I'd say Kvyat.
I don't think Albon will retain the seat. I mean, they could go with Kvyat, but I mean, just because he's the best of the three, is he really the guy that Red Bull need to help launch an attack on like the constructors?
I don't get this young driver program.
I would take Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg would be a reliable number 2, man. And if the car's good, he'd be in with chances of podiums and race wins. You know what I mean? Don't see him beating Verstappen, but that's not. They don't need someone to beat Verstappen. They just need someone that's fucking good. You know what I mean? and I don't think Gasly, Albon, or even Kvyat is that person. So
See, at least
I
we
mean,
could Fiat and Albon.
interesting to see.
They've got a feisty racecraft. They can actually overtake and shit. What? See Gasly at Red Bull. What the fuck was he doing?
Yeah.
He couldn't get past that. Every track where he starts low down, he just did nothing.
And on that note, guys,
That's probably it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and watch qualifying, and we'll see what happens. Should be a good one. Singapore Grand Prix. You do get some decent overtaking in the Singapore Grand Prix. I mean, I've seen the races are alright sometimes.
The crash.
Maybe you get a bit of rain. All those crashes. I mean, good chance of a safety car here, especially if you're Renault and you're trying to fix the race win. Like, you've got a great chance. But anyway, that is it, guys. Until